Hey everybody, welcome back to another video. Today I just want to talk about what I want the next Lego Modular set to be. So let's get into it. So with the recent release of 11371 The Shopping Street, I've been looking forward to the newest release of Lego Modular. And if you guys didn't know, Classic Space is one of my favorite classic Lego themes. And in that case, I had the idea of what if Lego made a Lego modular building that's based off of Classic Space. So that's kind of what I'm going to get into. Now, when it comes to this, I have two main ideas, and I'll get to them. With the first being a sort of base with the surface of the room beneath it, like it's on stilts. So the after the stilts, that's the first floor. Now I'm thinking you could basically fill out about 6/8 of the base plate, and when it comes to the first story, I would sort of want this to be a docking area of some sort with boxes of tools, spaces to park little rovers or robots or even small mechs for the spacemen. Furthermore, I kind of want some sort of function to lower a part of the floor onto the surface of the moon to allow these vehicles to and robots to be deployed. Now, with my second floor, I believe maybe like some sort of area for just terminals and levers and just complex looking technology with a bigger screen, maybe showing a planet or even a signal of Blacktron, like in the Galaxy Explorer, or a scan of some sort. Now, for the most part, I sort of want this level to be like a command center of sorts, with maybe a wall that's a mix of blue and grey of sorts, which could be on the lower part too, with the area with the robots or the mechs where an airlock would be. Now, when it comes to the top floor, I think it could share this wall as well, and I think it would be kind of nice to get something more recreational, like maybe bunk beds, chairs, a jacuzzi, a water cooler, maybe a few mugs, chairs, I don't know, something that's recreational for them. And I think maybe for the top of the modular, maybe a simple landing pad could be a nice inclusion. Maybe a small brick built ship could be included of some sort. I don't know. Now, with my second modular idea, it's quite different from that one. I also want it to be more like modernized, like modern modular. So I'm envisioning this one to be less simple and more detailed than the last, but still feeling like classic space. So when it comes to the first floor, I sort of want this to be like a F1 repair station, but more like a shop, like a mechanic's shop. So it has a valley is a valley laterally, and in that valley, a ship can land. Now I want this to be some sort of repair or mechanic shop, so I think maybe a few miscellaneous boxes or mechanisms to hoist the ship up could be included, and just similar in design to that modular mechanic shop that Lego released. I believe it would still be all populated by the classic spacemen, like the whole thing, same with the last one too. And in that case, moving to the second story, I'm thinking some sort of space cafe with a bar and chairs like a diner. Now, I'd say this should have pretty large blue windows to see inside, and maybe a robot waiter and bartender. And in fact, I'd love to see maybe like two Blacktron spacemen and a robot, maybe, I don't know, sticking up the place, because I feel it could be kind of funny to include them, and I really want to pay homage to those older books and graphics where Blacktron forces were sticking up spacemen on rails and ships and stuff like that. I just think it'd be like really nice to get that homage. And to be honest, I don't really have any ideas about a third floor. I mean, I thought about it for a while, and I just don't have it. So if you guys have any ideas that you think would work, just please let me know in the comments below. I know that this idea as a whole wouldn't really work in the modular line, but for the most part, if Lego even did anything like this, I think it would be simply on its own, and possibly without the label of the modular, because it isn't. But yeah, it's something I want to see, but probably won't. I don't know. I'd love to hear your guys' spin on this as a concept, and I apologize for any weirdness with my voice in this one. At the time of recording, it's incredibly hot here, and it's really, really just humid. So, I don't know. I guess I'll see you soon, so see ya.